what's going on, everybody? Welcome to this training, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to drive new highly targeted leads every single day in 2022. Now, this has been the most effective method to date, so that's why I'm creating an updated video right now. All the other methods still work. This is really a strategy where you're going to see we're kind of taking all of the resources and all of the tools that we have and putting them together in a really effective strategy for you to generate phone calls and clients right away, but also to build up your long-term prospect list and essentially get all these people in your group who maybe they're not ready right away, but they will be over time as you continue warming them up, right? So this is a fantastic strategy, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how this works. So what is the goal of this video and this training here? Well, the goal is essentially understanding how to leverage our profile, content, and group all in one cohesive strategy. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Let me make myself smaller. And yeah, we're going to be using this strategy to generate qualified calls and to also build a group of highly targeted prospects who will be a perfect fit for your offer later on. Okay, remember, not everyone is going to be warmed up enough to book a call with you right away. Some people are going to need more time, all right? And that's okay. This strategy is going to work great so that you get booked calls with people who are ready right away. And you're also building up your group and your community and your following of people who they're interested in your offer, but they're just not ready to make a move yet. All right, so you're going to capture all these people in one place, and this is a fantastic strategy. So let's walk through it here. First, you may be wondering, like, well, how often should I use this strategy? What I would say is do this 3 days per week for best results. Okay, so you can do it a little bit less if you want to, but I would not go above this. Okay, so do not do more than 3 days per week using this specific strategy. The reason for that is your audience is just going to get burnt out of it, okay? So you don't want to be posting this exact same type of post and using this exact same type of strategy every single day. I would say 3 days per week is kind of the sweet spot. Maybe if you want to be aggressive, you can go with 4, but I would just keep it at 3. And then again, you can do it less by all means, but you're just going to get less results. So 3 per week is going to be kind of the sweet spot, okay? Now, what do you need to have in place before executing this strategy? There's 3 things that you need in order for this strategy to work, all right? So it's not going to be effective if you don't have these 3 things in place yet. So if you don't have these in place, please stop and go back to the earlier parts of the course and of the program and get your Facebook profile set up properly, get your Facebook group set up properly, and make sure that your offer is ready to sell. Okay, make sure you have something to offer these people, and you also have a calendar page to book prospects in who want to speak with you about your offer. Okay, so make sure that you have all of these, and reach out. If you need support, if you're not sure where to find these, or you still need help with getting these dialed in, then of course reach out for help and support. Okay, but once you've got these 3. Then we can go ahead and we can move on and execute this strategy. So let me walk you through. We'll see right here. It's a simple strategy. It's definitely a little bit of manual work, but you get really warm prospects, and you also can book quite a lot of calls right away. So the ROI that you get on this specific strategy is really great, and this is also something you can outsource to a setter once you have a setter on your team. Okay. So let me show you how this works. This is just basically what we're going to be doing with this strategy is we're going to be offering a free, valuable piece of content. It can be any type of content, so it can be a PDF, video training, course, a workbook, a checklist, literally anything, okay? As long as it's a free, valuable piece of content that people want, this strategy will work, okay? What we're going to be doing is we are going to be offering this piece of content on our profile and on our Facebook story, okay? So first step is create the piece of content that you're going to be posting on your wall. Right, so I like to write my posts out in advance. I write all my posts on Monday for the whole week, okay? So create your piece of content. This could be a wall post. It could be just an image or relatively, there may not be a lot of copy associated with it. It could be primarily an image. You could have a square call to action post and just mention like what the freebie is as a call to action, okay? So let me show you what this looks like. I'm gonna walk through each step. I'm gonna show you on the screen. So here's the example piece of content that is on my wall that's going to be offering my freebie, okay? So let me show you. So this is one I posted a few days ago. Okay, so here is the piece of content. Here's the image. Here's me offering some value, like, I was struggling with this pain point. I used to be the exact same way. Here are the 3 things I did differently to solve it. So I'm offering some value in this content. And then what I say right here, let me zoom in. It says, do you want to see the exact content framework I use to get 100 plus qualified high-ticket leads per week for my coaching program? It's a specific content type, not what you're reading right now. And then I say, comment with the word 100 and I'll send it to you immediately. So this is the call to action. This is my freebie, right? It's the framework I use to get 100 plus qualified high-ticket leads per week. And then I tell them exactly what to do. I tell them what to comment down below if they want this content, all right? So you need to be very clear with what you're offering. It needs to be crystal clear, and you also need to very clearly specify what they need to do if they want that content, okay? So I tell them comment down below 100 and I'll send it to you immediately. Okay, so that's the first piece, right? That's creating a piece of content, okay? Next thing, and don't worry, you're gonna see how this whole strategy works together. There's 5 steps. So that's the first step is you got your content, okay? The next thing is you wanna upload that piece of content into your Facebook group, okay? And I'm gonna show you, you'll see exactly why you wanna do it this way in just a second. So let me take you to my Facebook group. Actually, I want to keep this tab open so that I can refer back to it. Oops. So let me wait till this loads. But yeah, essentially what the idea is we have our content, we're giving people the freebie that we promised them, but the only way that they can get it is if they're actually inside of our Facebook group, okay? So go ahead right here. What you wanna do is you wanna go to guides. If you don't have the guides tab, you may have to actually enable this in your group, okay? So if you don't see it, don't get hung up on it, okay? Do not let it stop you. Still post your freebie inside your Facebook group, okay? So do not use this as an excuse to not do this. Post it in your group either way. But what you can do is, of course it's not showing right now, but there's a way to, oh, it's under manage. So you may need to go to group settings. If you don't see this guides tab, go to group settings, and that will allow you to add the guides feature in. Because sometimes it's not there, but you can add it in. It's not like, it's free. It's just a feature of the group if you want it on or off. So you just have to enable it to be on if you don't see guides, okay? No matter what, it doesn't matter if you have guides or not. This just keeps it a little bit more organized. Either way, post your freebie inside your group, okay? So you see right here, I'm inside my group, and inside of guides, I have posted the exact freebie that I promised people, right? So look right here, it says how to get 100 plus warm leads per day with FB story. Walkthrough of how I do it. Here is the video training, okay? So that's part 2. Is you get your free content and you upload it and post it inside of your Facebook group. All right, so next step is make the post on your wall. So like I said, I prepare my posts, I write them out beforehand. But the next thing you want to do once you have your free content inside your Facebook group is you post this on your Facebook profile, okay? So you just make it public, post it, and also post on your Facebook story and tell people to comment with a certain keyword if they want that free gift, right? So again, like I said, we said very clearly, here's what you're gonna get, here's what you need to do if you wanna get it, okay? So I said that in the post. And then you see right here, we get a bunch of people saying 100, 100, 100, because I told them if they want it, you have to comment the word 100, right? So 100, 100, 100, right? So you get people commenting the keyword because they want the training, okay? So that's it. Once you do that, then you reply to their comment and you message them, letting them know where to get the free gift. So let me show you what this looks like. Okay, so basically what you do right here is I just say, hey, cool, thanks for your comment. Cool if I send you a DM. And then I did already message him though. I just messaged him saying, oops, let's see here. Okay, so he sent another message that I didn't even see yet. But he basically said, I said, hey Bruce, just so you comment on my 100 high ticket leads per week post, do you still want the training? And then, okay, well this isn't a good example because he's like putting up all these objections already. But basically, most people will say, yes, I still want the training. And then you say, awesome, you grab your group link right here. So you grab the link to your group and you just say, awesome, come grab it here. So I'm not going to send this because he's already typed some other stuff, but you would say, awesome, it's uploaded in my free group. Come join, and I'll tag you in the video. Okay, and then you put your group link. Okay, so that all makes sense. So it's a little hard to see that. Okay, so that's all you do. It's a very simple process, and then, boom, you get them in your group. All right, most of them are going to join after seeing that. And then all you do is you just tag them in the freebie that you promised and continue the chat conversation still. So that's crucial. Do not just leave them. Don't say, there's the video, like, good luck, bye. No, don't do that. Don't drop them. Still continue the conversation. Okay, so let me show you something from just this morning. I used this strategy. It was a different post. We got like 2 booked calls off of it. Okay, so let me show you a more recent one. I probably should have gone with this one, but let me just show you here. Okay, so another example. I think it was this one. Okay, anyways, no, he must have commented inside my group. Anyways, I get a bunch of people who comment from like old ones too. So anyways, here's another example. Michael says your stuff rocks, Hyperloop, and then I said, cool. Here you go, come grab it. Okay, see, so this is exactly what I would type. He didn't read that one yet. Let's see. Oh, Jared. Yeah, okay, so he was the one, he commented on the one inside my group or something like that. So I'll show you really quickly how this could look. Me. Okay, it's going to take a little bit to load. Okay, yeah, so he commented, he was already in one of my Facebook groups, but I posted it in there too, and I said, so you're interested in the Hyperloop method, want me to send you the video? And he says, yes, please do. Then cool, I sent him the link to the video. I said, what are you planning on using this for, by the way? He says, hopefully to get clients. And I said, cool, what are you offering right now, Jared? He says, building websites and Google business profiles. Okay, like an agency, that's awesome. Have you got a few clients under your belt? And he says, kind of an agency. I've worked with a few small businesses, but they don't pay well. And I said, totally hear you. What's your overall goal? And he said, love to be able to make 10K a month. And I said, great, that's totally attainable. Do you feel like you're on pace to hit that? And he says, nope, don't. And then I said, okay, well, given that that's exactly what we do, so here's the strategy behind it. If someone's not hitting their goals that they want to do or that they want to hit and you can help them do it, then that's the point where we kind of shift the conversation and we offer them a call. Okay, so I said, I see, well, man, we've helped lots of people who were previously stuck make $10,000 to $20,000 a month using our Hyperloop method. Are you open for a chat next week to walk through how the strategy works? And then he says, yes. And then I said, cool, go ahead and grab a time here that works for next week. He clicks the link, said, okay, we'll do. Should take about 30 seconds to fill in. I'll wait right here so let me know when you're done so I can make sure it goes through. Then he books it. I said, awesome, saw you got a time for Monday, excited for you. And then I said, cool, any fun plans for the weekend? And he says, nope. Cool. So anyways, that's one example of how you can turn a comment keyword into a conversation and then into a booked call. Okay, and then finally, right here, yeah, so that's it, right? But you do not, once you deliver the lead magnet or the training, again, this is key. Most people do not do this, so listen very carefully. You do not just leave them. You don't leave them alone after you deliver the freebie. You message them right away, right after you deliver it, and you continue the conversation, okay? Because while they're engaged and while they're hot and while they're active, that's prime time for you to qualify them and vet them and see if it makes sense for you guys to hop on a call, okay? So do not, if I catch anyone doing this, you're gonna be in trouble. So do not just send them the freebie and let them go, all right? You continue the conversation. These are people who have a real interest or a real need in what you're offering, okay? So don't let them go, all right? You take advantage, or you take control of the situation, you keep the conversation going, and then if they're a good fit, you book them into a call right then and there, okay? Oh yeah, and then finally, like I said, you've got to tag them in the video that you promised. So basically, what I would do here is, you know, let's say someone was asking about this specific training. Yeah, so here's exactly what I do. Like John Schwally commented like a week ago, and he said he wanted that training. So what I did was I tagged him. I said, hey, John, here's the video, man. And then he says, cool, thanks very much. And then I said, yep, this strategy crushes. Right? So that's all you do. You just deliver on your promise. You say you're going to tag them in the video, tag them in the free video. Okay? And then you can just continue the conversation in Messenger as well. Okay? So that's it. That's the full strategy. This strategy works extremely well. Okay? So do not sleep on this. If you do this 3 times a week, you're going to be having tons of hot leads coming in from all angles. Okay? So do this strategy. Watch this video several times so that you really understand it, because I know it can feel like a lot. It can feel like a lot of steps the very first time you do it. But once you get into the rhythm and once you get familiar with this, it's just you're gonna whip it out and it's gonna be awesome. Okay? So follow this to a T, follow this document, and let me know if you've got any questions, okay? And finally, I want you to note this too, right? This is a really great way to book calls on the same day. So you can get a lot of calls from people who are hot right then and there. But also, this is going to do at the very same time, what this is going to do, it's going to build up your bank of leads who are not ready just yet, but who still need some time to warm up to you, okay? Because then they're going to be in your free Facebook group. And while they may not book a call right away, or they may kind of ghost you in Messenger or something like that, you know, that always happens. They may ghost you or they may just stop responding, whatever it is. Now you've got them in your group. All right, you've already delivered a bit of value, and they're inside your group so that you can keep nurturing them with more content and reach out later on as well. All right, so this is a short-term and a long-term strategy, and everyone should be doing this every single week as soon as you see this, okay? So let's go. This strategy crushes, and yeah, I'll see you in the group. Let me know if you've got any questions about it.